Hi, do you ever experience raises in your blood sugar after you eat that makes you feel lethargic, makes you feel awful? Well, most of us have. And we need to learn how, especially as diabetics, we need to learn how to make that not happen, right? So today, that's what we're going to talk about. Hi, I'm Donna, the Dynamic Diabetic, and today I want to give you 14 tips on how to prevent those blood spikes after you've eaten. So my first tip would be to start with a healthy breakfast. That means protein and fiber and minerals and vitamins. You want all that to start your day off. You might have oatmeal with some walnuts. You might have whole wheat toast with avocado, something that has that fiber to fill you up, but all the nutrients that you need for your day. And then the next thing would be to space your meals out. Don't have them too close or too far apart. Either one of those is not healthy for you. So you want to be between 3 and 5 hours apart. And when you do that, that helps to keep your sugar under control. Also, it helps your metabolism and insulin production. And if you can eat the same time every day, it does even more. So approximately the same time, okay? You want to, if you do get hungry, don't go for the sugar stuff. Get you something, a handful of almonds, vegetables, something like that is much better for you if you're in the mood and need to have that little bit of snack. The next thing would be to plan your meals, guys. You don't have to have an elaborate plan, but know in advance what you're going to eat so that you can kind of make sure that you're balanced and that your options are healthy. Um, a lot of people like to do pre-prep where they on the weekend maybe they fix a bunch of meals that they have during the week. I can't do that. You might not be able to do that either, but there are some pre-packaged foods that maybe you could use if you need to do that. But have a plan, know what you're going to eat at least for the day, if not further, and then limit your carbohydrates. We all know carbohydrates turn into sugar, but you do need some carbohydrates, guys. So just be careful. Be careful what you're eating and minimize that. Um, some programs that are out there actually accentuate how to be careful about those carbs. The Mediterranean diet specifically talks about um, all the fruit, vegetables, nuts, whole grains, and things that would be better for you. And also replaces butter with healthier fat like olive oil and uses herbs and spices instead of salt. Avoid refined carbohydrates. That's your white, your bread, your rice, sugar, flour, the things that we love. Yeah, we need to avoid those in every way that we can because they really are pasta. All those things are so bad for us, and the processed food part is so bad. Be really careful about your carbs, but I'm not saying don't have any because you need some. Some of this we all know as diabetics, right? Limit sugar. We know that sugar consumption is not our friend, especially as diabetics, but everybody, really. Even diet drinks turn to sugar, guys. So let's be smart. Let's drink a lot of water. If you don't like water, then let's add some lemon or something to it to make it better for you. But stay away from the diet drinks and all the sugar stuff, all the stuff that we know is not good for us. You go to a birthday party, you can have a small piece of cake or you want a little square of chocolate. That's different. I'm talking about heavy, heavy sugar things. And the next thing would be to maintain our proper weight. As diabetics, a lot of us are overweight. And it's really hard to get down to what science now says where we should be. But we should make every effort because every time we lose a little weight, it helps our diabetes. Every pound you lose helps. So don't worry about particularly having the right number. Worry about continually trying to drop a little bit. Get exercise. Guys, we need to move. It doesn't mean you have to go out and run a mile or 2 or 5. You don't have to swim 100 laps. get something. My husband used to go to the gym with a gentleman who was elderly, and he asked him, he said, "How do you stay in such good shape?" And the gentleman said, "I do something every day." So that's what you need to do, guys. Do something. Walk a little bit. Use that chair gym that I talk about so much that anybody can use right there in your house. Please, please include a lot of fiber in your diet. That fiber, I can't say enough about that, because the fiber fills you up and it counteracts some of the bad stuff we eat, okay? Fiber helps to counteract your carbohydrates that you eat. So fiber becomes very important, and that's in whole grains and nuts, veggies, beans, all of those things. Slow down your absorption of the carbs that you ate. Very important to include fiber. Water. What do I need to say, right? We all know that we got to drink a lot of water, but your water intake has a big impact on how you process your food. So be sure, and again, drink water. Like I said, if you don't like it, put a little lemon, orange, something in it to help that to taste better. And then there are also vegetables that are really high in water content, like lettuce, cucumbers, watermelon, and cantaloupe. How about pickle foods? This is something that I haven't done much on, but it actually has been proven that pickling will improve your insulin sensitivity. So you want to have some stuff that pickling stuff. So vinegar stuff, salad dressings made with olive oil and vinegar, apple cider vinegar, something like that, are really good to help you to stay in good shape. Another thing that contributes greatly to rises in our blood sugar is stress. So if you're more careful about what you eat, then you're not stressing about that part, and that will help you to also hold down your sugar and keep those blood sugar levels, the glucose levels, at a good place. Limit your alcohol consumption, guys. We don't need to drink too much. I personally, I'll have a glass of wine occasionally, I'll have a drink occasionally, but I am smart enough, if I have a mixed drink, to use a mixer that is not sugar. There is club soda is a good mixer if you've got something to flavor it, and there are companies that have some mixes that you can put in there that with a little bit of alcohol, now you have a really tasty drink and you don't even know it's club soda. So you can drink, but guys, one drink is enough. We don't want to do things, or especially if you have a sugar mixer, you don't want to do that. And the last thing I want to tell you about is getting enough sleep. Sleep is so important. It's probably the most important factor that we have in our health, is getting enough sleep, because our body knows how to repair itself. Our body can work on problems that we have if we're getting a good night's sleep and giving it that opportunity to heal itself. So try to get a good night's sleep. It'll help you rest your organs, get your hormones balanced, and keep you at peak performance. So these are my suggestions for keeping your blood sugar down after you eat, by being careful about how you approach meals, what you're going to have, balancing it out, balancing the time, taking into account all those things I talked about, so that you can keep your blood sugar at a good level. You can do this. I know you can. It's not easy. Nobody's going to tell you it's easy. You're going to have to give up some things. Yeah, you're going to have to give up some things. Sorry. That is just the way it goes, guys. But you get accustomed to that, and it's no longer a burden. It becomes a pleasure, because your sugar is stable and you're not having to worry about all the side effects and all the bad things that can develop if you don't have your diabetes under control. I hope you found some value in today, and that you can use that to keep your blood sugar under control. I hope I found you safe today. I hope I found you well, and I hope I found you happy. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. If you would like additional support, I have the Facebook group, free Facebook group, Dynamic Diabetics. Love to support you there. And I do offer private coaching and programs as well. Drop me a message. I'll be happy to give you a free consultation and see if one of those programs or something would be right for you. Might not, but we could chat and find out. Okay, this is Donna Denson, the Dynamic Diabetic, thanking you for being here today. May God bless and keep you till we connect again. Bye-bye.